Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to this amazing channel. And in today's video I'm going to show you how to make the marble cake. And for a marble cake you're going to mix the vanilla butter cake and the chocolate butter cake. So kitu ya kwanza chenye unafanya, you add in your butter to your bowl, then you add in 1 cup of sugar. Next you're going to mix thoroughly using your hand mixer. Okay, I would advise you nyi wote mtumie the hand mixer because it's going to make things very easier. And you're going to mix until your butter and the sugar change their color to a very pale white color. Okay, yeah, so when you're mixing, go on unatoa zenye hizo the butter and the sugar yenye imeshikilia on the sides of your bowl. You continue mixing until the color changes. Guys, as you can see over here, the color has changed from the butter color, which was a yellow color, to a now white color. This is pale white color, or is it cream? Comment in the description, no, in the comment section down below. So next I'm going to add in my eggs, and I'm adding them one at a time. By the way guys, I'm going to add in the ingredients and the measurement in the description box, so go and check it out. And just for the record, I just used 4 eggs over here. So na mix zote one by one until everything is nicely incorporated. Next I'm going to add in half a cup of milk. You can add a whole cup of milk because after all I just used the whole cup of milk, but for now I just used a half cup of milk. And then afterwards you're going to add in your flour. And by the way guys, I forgot to film while mixing my flour, my dry ingredients. I added salt, yeah, a pinch of salt, since I used what is it called, I used blue band, and blue band is very salty, so I just added a pinch of salt. And then I added 2 tablespoons of baking powder, and also added 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Yeah, and by the way, make sure you sieve everything through a sieve, yeah, using a sieve. And as you can see guys, yeah, I'm adding the dry ingredients bit by bit. I'm not adding it all at once, and I'm mixing it using a spatula and not using my hand mixer, because you know what happens when you use a hand mixer, everything goes like poof, the flour is everywhere. Yeah, so mix, and I like mixing my butter while moving on one direction. Yeah, I don't know why, I just like it that way. Yeah, so you're going to add the flour until the flour is completely mixed with the wet ingredients. And make sure your butter has no lumps, guys. Make sure your butter is very smooth. I'm just going to show you the consistency I like my butter to have. Like, your butter should be very, very smooth, very smooth. And when you find that your butter is getting dry or tougher, add milk. Yes, and your butter shouldn't be very runny. Add milk accordingly. Yeah, so watch and learn. This video is everything. I never cut anything. It is raw and unfiltered. Anyway guys, as in, this video will show you everything you need to learn about cooking the marble cake step by step. Guys, do you see that? Do you see the consistency I was talking about? The butter has a very smooth consistency, and that is how your butter should be like. Now guys, the next step is to divide our butter. Remember I said for the marble cake we are going to use the vanilla butter cake and the chocolate butter cake. So I'm going to divide mine so that I can be able to add cocoa powder, not chocolate powder, cocoa powder. I use the cocoa powder because it is unsweetened, it doesn't have any sweetness, unlike the chocolate powder. And if you'd like to, you can also sieve your cocoa to remove any lumps. Yeah guys, and by the butter that I used, yeah, the amount of the butter I used to add the cocoa powder was very little because I wanted the better part of my cake to be that of the vanilla butter cake. Yeah, you're going to see guys, I told you what. And then by the guys, share with me like if you've already prepared your marble cake, what are the things that you did wrongly, how did you like it, like share with me, and share with me the different types of marble cake you'd want me, the flavors you'd want to see me mixing in the future. Share them in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome to this family. And if you're watching without subscribing, please make sure you subscribe and join this wonderful family. All we do here is cook. So guys, for the cocoa powder, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of the cocoa powder. By the way guys, don't forget that I said all the ingredients and the measurements will be listed in the description box down below. Now since all the butter cakes are well done and well prepared, the next thing is the layering of the butter cake. So we are going to start by adding just a little amount of the vanilla butter cake. Yeah, just going, and then you're going to spread it evenly. As you can see guys, I'm adding it at the center of my pan, of my baking pan. Okay, so I'm just going to level it to awesomely with my spatula, and then next I'm going to add in my chocolate. So guys, here is just use your eyes. Okay, learn using your eyes, just layer them accordingly. So next I'm adding in my chocolate butter cake. Yeah, and if you've noticed while spreading, spread ati inatokea side zote. I'm just like spreading it hapo tu penye nimeiweka, because taki is spread all over. It won't make any pattern in my cake if the butter zote mbili ziko at the same level, zina mix, it won't make any pattern. Yeah, next I'm going to add in my vanilla one. As you can see, now for the vanilla one nimeiweka hapo katikati, and then I'm also going to level it. You see, I'm just adding it well. I'm then using a by the way, while leveling it, don't use a lot of effort. Yeah, because you don't want these butters to mix. You just want them to form a nice layer. If you've noticed, for the vanilla one, I'm using it to cover the chocolate one. So for the chocolate one, I'm just using a little amount. Then for the vanilla, I'm like spreading it all over. Yeah, like, comment in the comment section, how do you spread your layers? Yes, how do you layer them? Do you use the chocolate as the first one, the vanilla? How do you do so? Once you are done layering your cakes, don't forget to tap your butters to remove the air bubbles. And of course, the last thing is to form the flowers. I call them flowers, using your toothpick. Yeah, just the top layer. You're not going to insert the toothpick fully inside your butter. You're just like forming awesome patterns using your toothpicks, yeah, into halves, as in into halves, then into halves, then into halves. You see, yeah guys, and by this time you should have already preheated your oven for 10 minutes. I usually preheat my oven at the maximum degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. And for baking this cake, I used 55 minutes and I baked it at 180 degrees Celsius. And I'm telling you guys, you can't wait to see the results. The cake was so amazing, and the cake was so soft. It was so moist. It was so fluffy. The patterns were amazing. I just fell in love with this cake, guys. This cake was amazing, guys. This cake is worth your time, yeah, worth your attention while layering the cakes, because this cake is just going to wow your visitors. It is also going to wow you. Like guys, just try this cake recipe, and while you use my recipes, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Clarice Dishes and Lifestyle, and on TikTok at Clarice Kate. This is after the 55 minutes, and guys, the cake, let me just cut so that you can see what I'm talking about, yeah. But the guys, unaweza kula hii keki kama kiamsha kinywa, unaweza pia kulanisha na chai yako ya saa 10. Like guys, I'm so happy with how this cake came out looking. Hope you try baking your cakes using my recipes. Na hii keki ni ile keki ya kumwagika. Unaona ile keki imeachana kabisa, zile keki zinakuanga kwa harusi. This is it, yeah. Do you see venye imeachana? Like, see ile keki ya kushikana, This cake has everything. Do you see the pattern? Do you see it? So guys, this is what I had for you for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share my videos. Don't forget to like. Until next time, it's bye.